Hello, On Jam fans. My name is Lucas Hansen, and today the lineups for the Season 5 2023 are finally going to be released right to you drivers and fans. After a long wait, I am excited. We're finally going to get this season started. So without further ado, let's get into our first series. To start us off, we will be looking at the Stadium Championship Series Red lineup for the Season 5. Well, let's get right into it. So first, piloting the black and green wrecking machine, it's gonna be our reigning Stadium Tour Blue champion Max Halpert. Next, we're gonna be seeing Aiden Val in Max D. After that, we're gonna be having Hunter Banks in Soldier Fortune. You look to his right, you will see Trent Fung in Bakugan Dragonoid. Then we have another reigning champion, the reigning series champion of the Green Tour last season. It's going to be Anthony Rodriguez piloting Vendetta, and alongside him will be his teammate Joe Permit in Velociraptor. As we go to the bottom row, we have Kyle Schwarna in Jester, with his teammate next to him Jeremy B in Kraken. We're going to be seeing the experienced Brady Bauer, who will be piloting Megalodon. Then we have Robert O'Neill in the Great Clips Mohawk Warrior. And our final two drivers on Same Tour Red, we're going to be seeing Damian Gallego in Ultra Loco and Tat in Black Pearl. This is an absolutely stacked stadium series. And we have so many different drivers this season on Stadium Tour Red that are just gonna play like different roles, I guess you could say. Like for example, we got the top drivers, the guys to look out for that Stadium Championships points win. And we got Max Halper, Aiden Val, Trent Fung, Brady Bauer. All of these guys, I feel like, are maybe the favorites in getting this series title. But you can't like discard other guys. We got Robert O'Neill, Joe Permit, Hunter Banks, Tat, Anthony Rodriguez, and Damian Gallego as well. He's fresh off your winning the Double Down Showdown at our latest World Finals. With that, he has lots of momentum going into Season 5, and I'm excited to see what he can do for Team Overboard. Now, we got the lineup out of the way. Now let's take a look at the schedule and where Stadium Champ Series Red will be heading here this season. And they're going to be starting off, as we take a look here, they're going to be starting off in Oakland, California at the Ring Central Coliseum. And then after that, they'll be heading for Anaheim, California at Angel Stadium for 2 stops for a full weekend there. And then next week, they'll be going to St. Louis, Missouri at the Dome at America's Center. It's going to be a fun 2 shows there as well. And then we got a nice little 2 back-to-back weeks heading to Florida as the first weekend. We'll be going for Miami for 2 shows. And then the next, Tampa, Florida for 2 shows at Raymond James Stadium. That's going to be a fun 2 weeks down there in the south. But then next, we got to go back over to the west. We are going to Houston, Texas at Energy Stadium. That's always a fun place. And then after that, up to the north, Minneapolis and the U.S. Bank Stadium, home of the Vikings. And then following that, weeks 8 and 9, going back down to Florida, starting off in Jacksonville at Everbank Stadium. And then the next week, we will be going to Orlando, Florida, at the Camping World Stadium. That stadium has held multiple World Finals. It's a very fun place to go every year for these drivers. And then week 10, going to Ford Field in Detroit, Michigan for the weekend. Following that to Philadelphia, Lincoln Financial Field. And then the final pair of shows in a single weekend, Atlanta Motor Speedway, recently added to the schedule a few years ago. It's going to be fun going there once again. And then finally, the final 2 stops of Stadium Series Red. We're going to Foxborough at Gillette Stadium, and then the finale, sorry about that, the finale at East Rutherford in MetLife Stadium. This schedule, it's going to be fun. It's a very long one, as we're going to see with the other ones, and I'm excited to see how these drivers will handle the longevity and how long this season's going to be. And now that we have gone over the Stadium's Championship Series Red lineup and schedule, it's time to move over and look at the Stadium Championship Series Blue lineup and schedule. Let's get right into it. So, looking at the Stadium Tour Blue lineup here, we're going to be kicking off with Adam Zauner in Son of a Digger, powered by Hoonigan. Then, we got David Bartholomew in Zombie. On his right, we got one of the top underdogs from last season, Ethan Garnell and Lucas Stabilizer. Then we got Saul Martinez in the black and green record machine, piloting Gravedigger 39. To his right, kicking off the 4 Team Scream drivers on this series, we got Joanna Wilson in Megalodon. And then the team captain of Team Scream, Nico Velasquez in Avenger. Going down to the second row, we got Anthony DH in Bad Company. We got Timothy Jones piloting Shaker. Rob Martinez in that Crazy Bull in El Toro Loco. And then the other 2 drivers from Team Scream. We got Wyatt McCarron in Axe and Holden Collins in Monster. The last time he drove this truck, he won the World Finals Freestyle Champion. Let's see if he can do it again. And then finally, it's going to be Jordan Love piloting the all-new Thunder Roars. And despite how stacked the Championship Series of Red lineup was, I just think that this series is just tops it. Like, we have so many talented drivers in this series. And, like, on the other series, it was really just those 4 drivers I mentioned that I feel like had a shot. But in this series, we have, like, I think almost every single driver on this series has a shot at winning the points championship as long as they show up and stay consistent. Like, I'd even mention earlier, but sorry to Beth for the disrespect, but Saul Martinez is our reigning Tuliscos and racing champion, and piloting Gravedigger 39 this season, he might be just unstoppable. We got other guys who first timers like Adam Zauner. We got Jordan Love for the first time this season. Anthony DH. These guys have all. This is gonna be their first season here on Monster Tour. And then we got vets like Holden Collins, like I said earlier, Wyatt McCarron, Rob Martinez, Timothy Jones. This year is gonna be really competitive, and I am stoked. I'm so excited to see how this series is gonna end up and how it results in. And now let's take a look at the Stadium Championship Series Blue schedule here. Same amount of stops as Stadium Championship Series of Red, but here let's go. Let's just look over it now. So we got starting off in San Diego, California. The first time we will ever be going to Snapdragon Stadium is where I'm at right now, actually, talking about this. But anyway, then for the second weekend, we're gonna go down to Texas and San Antonio at the Alamo Dome for our 2 show weekend. And then we're actually coming back up here in the Snapdragon Stadium. Sorry, I'm struggling to speak right now. We're going to Snapdragon Stadium again for his second weekend. And then after that, we're going to Houston, Texas and NRG Stadium. Following that, Indianapolis, Indiana at Lucas Oil Stadium. Then we're going to Anaheim, California at Angel Stadium. Then after that, the UTEP Miners, El Paso, Texas. That should be a fun time. El Paso is always a fun venue to go to. And then after that, no more 2-stop weekends. We're going to be seeing Arlington, Texas, followed by Seattle, Washington, Glendale, Arizona. The first time ever we'll be going to Inglewood, California and SoFi Stadium. Then after that, Salt Lake City, Utah. Then following Denver, Colorado, and the finale for Stadium Championship Series Blue, Kansas City at Arrowhead Stadium. This is another interesting schedule. It's gonna be a fun road and a fun ride, I should say. And I cannot wait to see these drivers compete. And like I said for Stadium Championship Series Red, it's about the longevity. Gotta stay consistent. And who will be the most consistent, and that's who's gonna come out as the winner of Stadium Championship Series Blue. Now, after that's all said and done, unfortunately, we don't have the time to go over the Arena Championship Series lineups and schedules, but they will be posted up on the spreadsheet. Go to On Moncham Tour. The spreadsheet will be in the description below. And yeah, those are our series. I'm excited to get this season underway, and I will see you guys next time.